Hey everybody, this is the Reverend Dr. Ryanello from the North Isle Wellness Center of Hope here in Miller Place, Long Island, New York. I wanted to take some time to talk to you about nutrition response testing. So nutrition response testing is a 13-step system that we use to examine the body for nutritional deficiencies. I believe that the body has the full potential to fully repair itself when it's given the appropriate nutrition. So utilizing this 13-step procedure, we're able to find out if there's an underlying nutritional deficiency in any organ or glandular system. And then using our test kits, we can identify what the stressors are, which I'll talk more about in the next slide. So the stressors that I'm referring to are common problems that we're all confronted with that we may or may not even know are part of the issue that we're having with our health. So to solve this problem, we have homeopathic test kits, which are basically little glass vials within black test kits that we lay on the body. And through laying those test kits on the body and then muscle testing the patient using nutrition response testing protocol, we could ask the body if it has any particular problem with these stressors, which are immune challenges, chemicals, heavy metals, food allergies, and even scars from surgeries or piercings. Nutrition response testing is a valuable forward-thinking advanced testing procedure that effortlessly will help us check every glandular and organ system for underlying problems. What's also very important is the fact that before we even get into examination of the body by checking all the reflexes in the organ systems, we actually check and make sure that the central nervous system, which is the communication system from the brain to the body, is actually working appropriately so that the body can heal itself. This is very important if you want to help the body heal itself. One of the key factors involved in a good nutrition response testing examination and protocol is what it is that we give to our patients to help them heal themselves. Over the years, working with many different nutritional companies, we found that the keynote company for our procedure is Standard Process Supplements. Why? Because standard process nutrients are made from whole food nutrients that are actually grown in organic earth and then right on that spot moved over to within 300 feet to a building where they're made into an organic edible form with nothing but real food and plants to make those products. Those products that we give to our patients have been part of the cause as to why we've been so highly successful to help the body heal itself. So in my opinion, standard process has the genuine replacement parts that are necessary to grow healthy cells and therefore healthy tissues, and then finally healthy organs. So what is it that causes our bodies to start, we call a downward spiral, which virtually means the body begins to have a problem, and if it's not corrected at the base root, it gets further and further down that spiral, and it just worsens and worsens and worsens. This is what the common person would, accumulate to the aging process. So it's time that people believe is what's causing illness and the body to deteriorate, or this downward spiral. I do not agree with that. I believe that what causes the downward spiral starts with base nutritional deficiencies that are allowing organ systems to now be stressed and not work at 100%. So even though we may not be in a pathological or disease state, there are many different aspects to deficiencies that occur on a subclinical or non-sympathetic, or I should say non-symptomatic way that would lead to a disease process. So I believe if we could find at an earlier age what the underlying deficiencies are and find that before the patient has anything that's pathological, we could prevent this downward spiral of deterioration. We could prevent the downward spiral of premature aging, and actually even prevent the fear of aging and enhance longevity. So this has been a cornerstone of us helping our patients to increase both the quality and the quantity of their lives and prevent early degenerative changes way before there's a pathological system going on. Therefore, the true secret to vibrant health and longevity is to absolutely restore and maintain all the organs of the body through proper nutrition. Keep in mind, though, we must maintain our nervous system function, which coordinates all the function and use of these organs, glands, and cells. And we must also have a guided purpose in life for personal self-growth. If we can take all these concepts into consideration and we can actually drive our physical bodies with food, and then correct the nervous system, which is our computer system, by way of freeing that up, and then drive the mind and the spirit through purpose, then in my opinion, you have a very well balanced human being that will thrive and actually live a very healthful life. So therefore, based on what I'm saying or what I've said, a wellness approach actually takes a completely different perspective on what true health is. It is not merely an absence of symptoms, it's actually a full expression of each person's body to its best extent on multiple levels. Number one, the body needs to be fed and hydrated. It needs to be corrected of any underlying deficiencies so that each organ and glandular system can work at optimum. Number two, the body's computer system or nervous system must be fully engaged in managing every working system of the body so that system can work from an electrical communication standpoint to communicate with the organ cells and tissues. And then finally, the mind and the spirit have to be engaged so that the person who is feeling themselves and healing themselves has a true sense of purpose so that they are actually driving themselves towards what gives them fulfillment in life. When one can have all these different approaches put into perspective for oneself, true wellness is truly corrected and created. So to go from surviving to thriving, what we want to do is do our 1-hour initial examination, which includes an in-depth consultation, plus a non-invasive exam to determine any deficiencies affecting your body, followed by a report of findings, which usually takes about 45 minutes after that first visit, to review all the detailed report of the findings and the examination, and to discuss your personal needs. At that point, a customized treatment plan is created, whose purpose is to restore weakened reflexes and rebuild organ systems using nutrition. Usually it's 10 to 15-minute follow-up appointments that show improvements in health concerns that are done on a regular basis until the patient's completely improved. And then the end result of all this is vibrant health. You can discover what it feels like to function optimally, age gracefully, and feel at your healthful best. That's what you can expect from this examination and procedure. I look forward to actually helping any of you interested in finding out how you can have vibrant health and live a vibrant life. Our methods and approaches are very conclusive to helping you handle all aspects of stress on the body. So I encourage you to look for more information on our nutrition response testing playlist that you'll find here on YouTube. You can find various information regarding demonstrations of different examination techniques. You'll also find lots of testimonials from patients that I've worked with for many years who were hopeless when they came in, not getting any answers from their traditional examinations. And then through our examination procedures and different methods, we actually found them a solution. And that's really what this is about, helping you find solutions. So I would like to know what you think about what I've said. If you like what I said and you want to share it with your friends, by all means, please do. I'd also like to hear your comments because I'd like to improve these videos to make them more valuable for you. And I would also finally encourage you, if you do want to have constant flow of information that I'd like to send to you so you could become better educated on how to maintain and restore your own health, by all means, just subscribe to our YouTube channel and I'll send you that information when it becomes available. Thank you very much. Please, if you need to, contact us at the North Isle Wellness Center of Hope here in Miller Place, Long Island, New York, at 631-476-4051 at extension 1. Thank you all. Take care. Bye.